Hi guys, Hobby Horse Ralph here. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to go over something that I made, custom made, so that I could launch my boat into the water a little less worry-free. So the lake levels here in South Texas have been pretty bad because of the recent drought situation. And we have had a couple of vehicles go into the water. As many of you know, the ramps can get slippery at times, and if you have to back up too far into it because of low water level, you have to worry about that. So even though I pull it with my Dodge Ram and it is a four-wheel drive, I wanted to do something that would help with the launching and the recovery. And I just tried this out. We took the boat out this past weekend and it worked absolutely wonderful. In fact, the tool that I made, two people saw us using it, and one came up and offered to buy it. The other one took pictures of it and said he was going to make one. So what it is, I'll just walk around the boat and I'll show you. I keep it next to the boat. Okay. It's a 5-foot long hitch receiver is really what it is. Or it's got the 2-inch ball that you see there that the boat would hitch onto. And then on this side, let's see here, I drilled a hole for the pin. Once I feed this into the hitch receiver, of course I put the pin in there or lock it, either way. The tape there shows me how far I have to go in, so I have it marked already. And again, what that does, it gives me an extra 5 feet so that the rear wheels of my truck do not have to go into the water. I absolutely love that. I don't recommend you use it for trailering. You're going to have too much sway. But what we did, before you get to the ramp and you start getting your boat ready, we just switched out the standard size hitch and we put this one on there. And once we launch the boat, of course we leave this on there. Once we launch the boat and we're ready for recovery, we use the same situation to get the boat back on the trailer. We move off the ramp and then we switch again to the normal trailering hitch. Worked absolutely wonderful. Kept my rear wheels out of the water. And I did notice there was some algae on the ramp, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to deal with that. Again, I don't know what the normal hitch length is. It's probably, maybe 8 inches to 11 inches, somewhere around there. I have seen at towing shops some Hitch-Extenders. About 18 inches, I think, was the longest one that I could find. And so having that extra 5 feet was absolutely helpful to me. So I can't recommend it enough. I just had to buy a drill that was strong enough to drill into that. Because what it is, it's actually a steel tube. It's an axle made for trailers. And I believe I found it at a Tractor Supply store for about $60. And on one end I drilled a hole so that I could put the 2-inch ball, and on the other side I drilled a hole big enough to put a locking pin. And that's really all I did, and it was ready to go. So I recommend it. It works out really, really well. And if you have any questions about it, by all means give me a call if you have my number, my contact info. If not, you can definitely leave me a note, and I'll try to answer your questions on how I made it. And I really, really recommend it. I just carry it in the back of the truck. As I said, when I get to the boat ramp, I just switch them out and I'm ready for launch. Try to do a video on that one. There's so many things to do videos on when you're launching a boat, but I'll try to do one specifically on that on the next boat launch. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a great day.